So sorry for the technical difficulties, but once again, I'm Hazel.
And I'm Sky.
Today is Thursday, September 15th, and day 2 for classes.
Be sure to tune in each morning at 8:50 for news and announcements that matter to you.
Happy 35th day of school, TMS. Here are your morning announcements.
For lunch, we will be having a choice of mini cheese calzone with an Italian dipping sauce or fish fillet sandwich. And the grab and go will be a club shaker salad. In international news,
the group of 7 major economies have agreed to take a tougher, more coordinated stance toward China when it comes to trade, Germany's economic minister said Thursday. After a 2-day meeting with the fellow G7 officials, Minister for Economic Affairs and Climate Protection Robert Habeck told reporters that discussions about China were part of an effort to ensure high international trade standards and to prevent Beijing from using its economic might to steamroll other nations. In local news,
parents at one DeKalb County Middle School are stunned after they seen students was passing out gummy bears that possibly were laced with an illegal drug. Several students ate the gummy bears. The question at hand is whether or not the gummies were passed out at Chapel Middle School were laced with THC, the active ingredient in marijuana. One parent said that at least 5 7th graders ate the gummy bears. She said her daughter refused to eat the one that she had been given. Several more parents said that they did not like knowing that gummy bears for adults were being passed out for kids. The parent shared an Instagram post that said the school suspended the students who passed out the gummy bears for 10 days. And now, the fact of the day.
The first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles per hour. Weather.
The weather will be a high of 83 and a low of 61, and it will be sunny. Announcements.
We are in need of about 70 more new or gently used books to reach our goal of 500 books to donate to a middle school in Botswana. Please continue to donate books.
Students, please adhere to the dress code. No ripped jeans, even if there are stockings underneath them.
Just a reminder, the recycling will be collected every Friday during ELT. If you need a recycling bin or a sign for your bin, please contact Mr. Robinson in room A137.
It's almost fall, and that means cold season. Please help yourself and your class out by bringing a box or 2 of tissues for everyone. Remember, teachers don't get the students for these kind of supplies. So if you want a nice soft tissue and not a scratchy roll of toilet paper, please donate, especially to your connection teachers who are typically forgotten because they don't have homerooms. Thanks.
If you are a 7th or 8th grade student who is interested in working in the library, please complete the Library Squad applications that are in the hallway. All completed applications are due by today, September 16th.
Continue logging your minutes in Beanstack. Currently, TMS students and staff have logged 19,930 minutes towards the Back-to-School Reading Challenge.
The Technology Student Association officers traveled to Clayton, Georgia this weekend for officer training. Congrats to Jackson Goodnight, Andrew Atkins for passing the Statesman exam, and to Diane Patel and Sherilyn Ortega for not only passing the Statesman exam but making a 100 on it. Way to go!
And now it's time for our First Page Friday.
Hi Tucker Tigers, it's Mrs. Bell, your teacher librarian, and I am here for today's First Page Friday. It is coming from Sanctuary by Paola Mendoza and Abby Scher. I thought it would be a great first page Friday because yesterday started Hispanic Heritage Month. So this is from a Hispanic author, okay? So we're going to read Sanctuary, a page from Sanctuary. Chapter 1. It took 15 steps for her to die. 15. One for each year of her life before they snuffed it out. I was supposed to be doing homework. I actually was doing homework, but my phone kept buzzing. I tapped on the notifications and there she was. I never did learn her name. In the reports, they would call her, quote, an illegal 15-year-old. Or a 15-year-old immigrant. It depended on who was talking. The underground reporters would also call her brave, defiant, fearless. And the government news would call her disease-ridden, illegal, criminal. But as I watched it with my own eyes, I saw that she was just a girl my age, wearing a faded Mickey Mouse t-shirt and jean shorts that were rolled over on top, but still looked like they might fall off her skinny waist. She had somehow gotten over a line of concrete ballast and the chain link fence stretching across the burnt out field between Tijuana and San Diego. That rusty, mangled barricade that was supposed to keep people on the Tijuana side. It stood there as a scar, a reminder, a warning. Its sole purpose was to say, stay out. You don't belong here. That's the first page of Sanctuary. If you want to hear more about this 15-year-old or about the narrator, come check it out in our media center. Okay, have a great weekend.
All of us here at TNN wish you a wonderful school day. Well, this concludes our morning broadcast. Thanks for watching, listening, and following TNN, your student voice of Tucker Middle School. Have a great day and succeed.